Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about what is a productive day for me with IIH. So before I get into any more details, time for the intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. A productive day for me with IIH can range from anywhere from I'm proud of myself for getting out of bed and having a shower to I had a fantastic hour workout or I did weeding out in the garden. There's quite a difference in the spectrum of what I consider makes a productive day. So when my symptoms are obviously more strong, I do a lot less than when my symptoms are not so bad. So for example, there are sometimes a lot of times where I'm proud of myself for just getting out of bed and possibly having a shower or a bath, and that's enough. The hardest part for me definitely is still acknowledging that even when I can't do much, that I'm still being productive, because when I was in school, I always had this idea that if I'm not getting a certain amount of things checked off a list every day, that I'm not being productive for that day. This is getting better for me to deal with, so I have been struggling a little bit less with this over the past particularly 6 months or so, just because I've had such problems with my symptoms, especially in the last couple of months. And I will have an update for you guys a little bit sooner this month, I think, than what I normally do with regards to that. Now, I want to talk about a good day too, with when I'm not having a lot of symptoms. So this means a very, very low amount of pain. This means almost no dizziness. I can even have days where I don't have dizziness at all on a really, really good day. This means that I kind of feel present in the moment. I don't feel like my head's spaced out at all, because that is kind of something that tends to happen too. I get a workout in. I can go weed the garden for a few hours outside. I can go onto the trails. That's basically what a good day is for me. So on a good day, I will often, unfortunately, try to get as much done as I can, just because I don't know when I'm going to have another good day. And sometimes I think this feeds back into a cycle of I do overdo it, and then this will feed into I did too much, so now I gotta rest, and then it'll take me a few days to recover. I'll have another good day, and it just rotates. And I think the most important thing to understand is that this is something that you kind of got to figure out, like what your tolerance level is. I still haven't figured this out. I almost always overdo it when I'm having a good day, and part of it is because my good days are so sporadic. So even if I do everything right, I still may not have a good day. That it's really, really frustrating, but that's the reality of the situation. I do my best to try and get as much done on a good day as possible. It's still about learning about where my limitations are. And I think I'm still learning that. I think I learn that constantly. I don't know if it's something that ever really is figured out 100%, but I seem to be always overdoing it. And the worst part about this is that even though I go out and I am productive, the worst part is that I know inside that I'm probably overdoing it, and I still overdo it. I always seem to deal with consequences of some kind. The amount of consequences can vary depending on how much I overdo it, but even overdoing it a little bit can make me almost non-functional the next day, and that's just not good. So I don't know if this is just because, again, it's something that was driven so hard into me in university, or if it's a part of my personality is just to work really, really hard while I have the opportunity. I honestly don't know. Productivity is something that's going to vary between individuals. It's going to be something that you have to decide for yourself. What is a productive day? Just because you're not able to check 5 or 6 things off your list or whatever number of things you think you need to get done for the day doesn't mean that you're not having a productive day. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye everyone.